welcome, namaskar. Thank you for your continued focus and dedication to taming the inner elephant. Today we are going to drop into the body a little differently using a Bandha engagement meditation. The bandhas, I'm aware of 4 of them. There's the Pada bandhas, the Mula bandha from the root area, Uddiyana bandha, this space, and then Jaladhara bandha. These are areas where in our body that there is a natural release of energy. So if you think about it, we're always stepping, we're always walking, our energy is going into the earth. The Mula bandha, digestion, letting go of things in that root space. Energetically, we're always breathing, we're talking, we're chewing. So these are natural areas where our body is aligned to do great things. And for our meditation today, we'll start for the first 3 minutes engaging Mula bandha, and then we will go into Jaladhara bandha, and then finally Uddiyana bandha, and combining all 3 together. So Mula bandha is the most elusive to find. I would definitely recommend sitting on a block or a book, something where you can feel the sit bones engaged, because the Mula bandha, I've heard it described similar to a Kegel. I have to trust that example, but it is an inward and upward moving focus and concentration on that lower body. I describe it, if you're standing up and you're making an external rotation of the hips, so the thighs and the hips are rotating out. You can even see I'm sitting up a little more in my glutes as opposed to slumping and going inward. I'm sitting out with the thighs, finding that upward movement. You can also think of the glutes as pool floaties, and that you are pumping up the outer edges of the floaties so that you find that lift and that buoyancy in that pelvic floor triangle hip space. The Uddiyana bandha is the space here in the ribs, the chest space, and it's that pulling in and activating of the deep core. So you can, if you can pull your core space in and under the ribs. I also like to think of making a hissing sound, hiss, which activates that deep core area, and imagine a inward and upper movement from the base of the spine going up towards the heart. And then Jala bandha is where we would close off the throat space, so allowing the head to, the chin to drop, and you can feel how that puts a little restriction on the esophagus, and it closes off the ability to breathe easily. And so we'll be combining those 3 bandhas similar to a pressure cooker. So we'll allow all of our energy, our retention, our effort to go right towards the base of the spine. We'll visualize each breath moving itself up and down the spine, and then we'll add these contractions, these restrictions to hold all of that energy inward. And what happens is it starts to allow the spinal fluid to move a little higher up into the vertebrae, which has a very enlightening sensitivity effect. It can release some of the feel-good hormones that we really want to tap into, and that's how we're going to start to access the meditation. So if you'd like, you can always have a candle that's nearby where you can focus on the flame if you don't like to close your eyes. But for the first 3 minutes, let's just engage Mula bandha. So find a seated, comfortable space so that the toes, the legs are able to relax all the way down without impingement. And if you like, you can close your eyes, start to feel your breath from within. Maybe your hands are just facing down on top of your thighs so that the shoulders are soft, and then slowly start with Mula bandha. So as you inhale, you have that external rotation of the thighs, or you blow up your pool floaties. Take a breath in and really trace that breath through the entire spine. Imagine each vertebrae as you inhale, really feeling that full breath in, and then as you exhale, soften the pool floaties, Allow your glutes to relax as you let go, and then on your next inhale, engage Mula Bandha. Really feel that inward, upward current, feeling that full breath, rising each vertebrae, slowly exhaling, letting it go. Inhaling. Taking a full breath in, really feeling that engagement, feeling the thighs, feeling the glutes, and then exhaling. We're here for 2 more minutes, all just focusing on finding Mula Bandha. Then we'll go to a minute of Jaladhara Bandha, and then a minute of Uddiyana Bandha, but we're going to integrate all 3 of these bandhas. So just really feel yourself blowing up those pool floaties, feeling the outer edges of the glutes, maybe feeling that rhythmic rise and fall with your breath. Maybe you already start to feel your body responding, maybe getting a little warmer. Full inhale, big breath in. Really trace from the base of the spine, feel that breath rising past the chest, towards the upper shoulders, the top of the neck. And then as you exhale, really visualize that spinal column all the way down to the tailbone. We're here for 1 more minute. After you're feeling that Mula Bandha, that lower body awareness and engagement, keeping that with each inhale, but then now we are going to block off the throat space, the Jaladhara lock, by allowing the chin at the top of the breath to come inward. So the chin tucks in. We'll sit up tall in the crown of the head, really feeling that breath as you retain and hold the breath. And then slowly, as you exhale, allow the chin to come back upright as you feel the lower body surrender. And then a couple more times here on your inhale. Big breath in. At the top of the breath, allow the shoulders to be soft as you allow the chin to come towards the heart space, holding that breath, really energetically feeling everything towards the midline, coming up and in slowly as you exhale. Allow the chin to come back upright. 1 more time. Big, spacious inhale. Really feel the ribs expand. Feel the shoulders lift. And at the top of the breath, keeping the Mula Bandha engagement, adding that throat lock. Slowly exhale. Now we're going to combine all 3. So as you inhale, find Mula Bandha. At the top of the breath, close off Jaladhara Bandha, and then bring in Uddiyana Bandha. So everything is pulling in, the ribs are pulling inward. We have that core activation as if you're making a hissing sound. Everything is getting tighter and a little more power packed on the core space. And then slowly, as you exhale, allow everything just to be soft. Feel that full releasing exhale. 1 more big breath in. Sit up tall in the crown of the head. Really feel everything expand at the top of the breath, closing off the throat, pulling Uddiyana Bandha. Everything is engaged, really feeling that energetic release. Maybe your body temperature starting to respond. Slowly exhale. I know I said 1 more. Let's do 1 more together. Big breath in, pulling all that effort in the lower body at the top of the breath, closing off the throat, pulling in the ribs. Pausing here. And then slowly allow yourself just to release the arms, release any control of the breath. Just drop in to a place of stillness. And start to scan the body. Observe if you feel a little more calm, a little more focused. If you like, you can bring your awareness to the tip of the nose and just slowly inhale and exhale, just feeling the breath. Observing the breath at that soft space above the lip, right under the nostrils, that coolness of the inhale, and the warmth of the exhale. And we're just going to stay here in this quiet meditation for 1 minute. Observing that rhythmic inhale and exhale, balanced between each side, that harmonious space that you've created with your intention, with your body, with your breath. We're here for about 20 more seconds. Feel free to stay here if you like, or whenever you're ready to slowly start to open the eyes. Allow a little more light to come in. Thank you for your time exploring the bandhas. When we align all three of them together, we call that Mahabandha, the Great Lock. And I hope that you've enjoyed what I describe as a pressure wash from the inside. So whenever I find that bandha engagement, it really just feels a beautiful cleansing and renewing from within. I hope I was able to communicate it properly to you, and I look forward to our next course. From my heart to yours, namaste.